So I was 5 years old and they came to my church and they did this program, and there was Mr. Steve at this giant balloon, and it was amazing and it impacted me. So I had the opportunity to be a part of the after school program as a kid, to then becoming a youth leader, to then becoming an adult volunteer, to working with Extreme Family Outreach right now. I started attending Extreme Family Outreach when I was 5 years old, and the neighborhood, because I grew up low income, the neighborhood I was raised in wasn't the safest, and there wasn't any programs coming into my neighborhood. And then all of a sudden, here comes a red van with some people on loudspeaker saying Scooby-Doo time, and that provided a safe spot for us to come out and to play. And the volunteers tossed footballs. Of course, I didn't do that, but I did play with the jump ropes. And they provided a safe spot where we can learn about God, learn about life lessons, learn about my favorite scripture verse, that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And I started volunteering and I became a youth leader. And I remember this is my favorite memory. I remember going out to eat with Miss Mar and Mr. Steve and with all the youth leaders. And we were sitting down, and Miss Mar, she's like, "How many slices of pizzas do you want?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." And she pulls off 2, hands it to me. And then she only hands Mr. Steve 1. And he's like, "Hey, why does she get 2? She just winks at me. And that was such a hardcore memory for me, because it showed that people care. And that's what Extreme Family Outreach does. They show that they care, and they install confidence, and they show you the love of God. I mean, my mother for a time volunteered with the Backpack for Success. And she volunteered with that and putting it together. And I remember Miss Mar letting me, because I was homeschooled, so I didn't get school supplies like that. And I remember thinking it's so cool that she let me have my own backpack after I was done volunteering, and a binder and pencils and a stapler. And I still have that stuff to this day. And I was like 13, 14. And then because of life circumstances, I had to step back. And then I became a volunteer, and then they hired me. And even now, as I'm working for Extreme, they are still impacting me and my family and my brother and my sister. They are youth leaders now. And it's just amazing just to see an organization like this be able to go out into these neighborhoods and pour into them spiritually, but also physically. With Thanksgiving dinner, they give out whole Thanksgiving dinners. Like, I remember us getting it, and us having a whole turkey and a bag of M&Ms and chips and sodas, and then helping out with Christmas presents, which definitely helped my single parent mother. So yeah, that's how Extreme Family Outreach impacted me.